live. Okay, it says that we're live, but sometimes it's a light. How many green dots do you see on there at all? Check. Yeah, there's little green dots right. Oh, two, maybe. 1, 2. Check, 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 check. Okay. All right, that works. I like that. There's 2. Woohoo! Yay, it's working! Oh, thank you. Oh, for the soccer? Yeah. Well, it's streaming. I just want to make sure we had audio. That's the main thing. Okay. All right. Thank you for those of you watching us on YouTube right now. Hi. How you doing? How's it going? Like and subscribe. Keep it clean in the comments section, or I will boot your ass faster. No. So I think Mel, are you checking that for me? You will right now. I love it. Richie, you've got a wonderful woman there. Melanie, you have a wonderful woman there. I think it's perfect. Can we kill? Oh, and there's audio? Yes!
Look at us.
Woohoo! 3rd time's the charm.
All right. That took us a minute.
I know, right? Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause to your MC for the first half this evening. It's the Quiet Storm.
How's it going, everybody? All right, so I'm not going to demonstrate. I'm pretty sure how everybody knows how my condoms work. So you're going to get one from the chair, cover the mic when you come up. And yeah, that is Quiet Storm mic condom tutorial. That's it. That's basically it. Yeah, we have a little bit of covering for the mics as each person comes up. So when you are finished with your poem or whatever you're up here to say, take this off, take with you. There's trash cans right in the middle of the bingo. And there's a helicopter or a plane?
It's airplane.
Not airplane, okay.
Someone's going to live.
Oh, yeah, well, let's good vibes to them. But also, to the left of the stage, there is like a soccer game going on. Is it Major League? Is that?
Yes.
I don't know what team is playing. I don't
World
call it
Series!
sports.
Cincinnati versus Columbus.
Cincinnati versus Columbus. So
Hell is real.
that it's a very big rivalry. I'm pretty sure. So if you hear random cheers, just go along with it. You'll be like, yeah, they heard that part of my poem, and you can just like play it off really well tonight. So, but yeah, that's what's going on to the left of the stage. We do have a food truck and drinks inside if you haven't already visited. And we have about 9-10 people up on the mic tonight. So, like,
Yes.
what is that next to the name? I'm not sure.
Not sure if she wants to do it. It's her first time.
Oh, okay.
She
I'm
doesn't wanna do it
not. I'm
first.
not going to be a jackass
Yeah.
and call them first. Then we're not going to do that. We won't do that to newcomers. So, also, not that we already have a show going on now, but our next show is going to be the 20th. Be right here, and we have a feature. They're going to be coming in through Zoom, virtually on the big screen right behind us. We did it last month, and it worked really well. But we do have Ebony Stewart featuring for us on the 20th. I know, it's amazing. So if any of you know who Ebony Stewart is, she's an amazing poet, artist, spoken word artist, teacher, just extraordinaire. So you definitely don't want to miss that. It's still $2, but she will be featuring for us on our next show on the 20th. And yeah, so tonight we're having an open mic. You get 2 pieces each.
Two pieces.
That's so reasonable. And yeah, so let's see. I think I think I'm gonna call this person up. They didn't put any like extra notes next to the name, so it's fair game. Sorry about your luck. We don't go in order. So, please welcome first to the stage, Liz. No? Yes? Maybe so. Somebody signed up. There was a Liz on the list. So.
She's got the baby on her hip right now.
Oh, okay. Well, let's not do that then. I don't think they heard me. Liz, did you want to go up first, or do you want to wait a couple more people? you have the child. I didn't want to like be like bring the child with you. No, don't do that. It's okay. But she's coming from the back, so we gotta clap. We gotta clap.
Yeah!
We're clapping all the way up. And then if you grab a mic condom on your way, it's right in the box there. Yeah, you know. Okay. A lot of us do them. I feel like
That's how she has 3 kids. So.
Right. Oh my god. All right.
Your mom's.
Okay, so
Whoa.
okay, I need to step closer. Okay, this one is called Where Are You? There's a dog barking and there's bills at the door. Our baby's crying and laundry's on the floor. The kids are fighting over what I don't know, and there are tears on my pillow and I can't stop the flow. I feel like I'm drowning and there's so much to do, and you're sitting right here. Where are you?
Yeah!
And this one's untitled.
Untitled shit!
I put on that lipstick that you hate and pulled on the jeans that make my ass look great. I fixed my hair up just right, and I'm going to smile a lot tonight. I bought myself flowers and a new pair of shoes, and I'm so tired of feeling the blues. I called up some friends and left the kids with my mom, and I want to go dancing. I want to yell at the moon. I'm going to get over you, and I'm not really there, but just for tonight, I'm not going to care.
Yeah!
Yeah. Keep it going for Liz, y'all. All right. Let's see here. So, we are on all social media. Well, I won't say all. We're on 3 platforms of social media. Because then we'd have to like
TikTok.
open up like a TikTok and
fuck that
Snapchat.
running.
Where
No.
I don't think we snap or chat anybody. So we're not gonna do all that. So, but we are on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. You can follow us at Slam Dayton on Twitter, Dayton Poetry Slam on Instagram and Facebook. If you'd like, keep up with our events. And yeah. So next up to the mic, please welcome Colton. Yep, keep it going.
Yeah!
Yeah. Please make sure to grab a condom on the way up. That's such a weird phrase. I'm never going to get used to that.
The microphone condom.
Right.
Oh, we thought we'd never get used to wearing masks 24/7.
How does it open?
There's a little. Oh yeah.
Found it.
It's like all tech issues at my house. The second I say something.
Hello.
Yeah.
Is your hair purple? Because it's awesome.
My hair is purple.
Nice.
Awesome purple hair.
So this first one is Other People's Shit.
Other people's shit.
It's called Couples Therapy by Patrick Roche. Every Thursday, I go to couples therapy with my depression. He whispers in my ear to stay in bed another day, presses his palm to my chest, afraid I'm going to escape the covers. After I scraped myself out of the shower, I still smell like him. Like midnight panic attacks, like first name basis with the CVS pharmacist, like I'm not hungry, I already had a Rice Krispies treat today. Our sessions with our therapist are 50 minutes. We spend that time restating the same issues to her. We've been on again, off again since high school, but this time it's been a solid year. That's got to mean it's getting serious. She asked about my appetite. Well, no, I haven't been eating, but he likes me skinny. Makes it easier for him to be Big Spoon. It's like I disappear in him, like his body swallows mine. She asked if I've done anything with my friends lately. Not in a while. We usually stay in. My friends are the third wheel if we're out together. That's what happens when you've been with someone so long. She asked if anything has changed since I started with the Zoloft. He digs his nails into the chair, grits his teeth. She asked me again. He gets jealous, but Zoloft treats me well. Takes me to breakfast in the morning, feeds me French toast. He got mad though something like cheating on him, threatened to take out the scissors. So I threatened to see Zoloft even more. All of him. All at once. I almost did. She asked if that was the night my friend took me to the health center. Well, yeah, but it was just one time and the nurse said no visitors. Took Zoloft away from me, so we got to spend some quality time as a couple again. Our therapist thinks I'm only with him because my father called my mother a whore, or because sometimes I wish I were straight, or because I've never had a serious love life. She doesn't understand this is the most serious relationship I've ever had. She says, time's up, come back next week. He mutters, fine, under my breath, slams the door on our way out. Our therapist said that there have been improvements over the past few weeks, that he and I will probably always be together, but that I'll be more independent soon. Lately, I've started thinking more about that. Mornings when I wake up hungry, my body remembers how to leave the mattress on its own. Feel his arms shrink away from my waist for a few hours so I can finish a poem, watch Parks and Rec, eat a sandwich, make the bed without crawling back in, even when he says that without him I would be a gutted house scraped clean, creaking and caving in. Sometimes I still think he's right, but last week I stepped onto the scale. I gained 3 pounds. It's only 3 pounds, but it's all me. It's all me. Thank you.
Woo!
The second one is some old shit.
Dude.
This one's called Dim the Lights. Here we go again. Dim the lights, cue the rain. It's easier to make love in the shadows of night. It's better to not see the pain. Tuck reality away. We can hide from the world beneath my covers. Tangle all the strings of my heart, tripping over one another. Just watch your step, we're star-crossed lovers. You lock your eyes onto mine with zero hesitation and form my weakest points into brand new constellations. How long did it take for you to point me out? Will you look for me tomorrow or let me burn out? These questions we try not to ask and these truths that we try not to hear settle on the vibrations, the friction on our skin, shaking in the atmosphere. Let go of the clock's hands. I'll keep you on time if you'll just reach for mine. We could be fine, but for now, just dim the lights. When the sun breaks through, I'll see clearer than before the intentions you bent to fit in my bed, all curled up with the doubt in your head. Your breath falling on the nape of my neck like a guillotine, severing my highest hopes, my yellow paint dreams, and everything in between. You speak my name like the final tug at my last scene. So let's dim the lights one more time. If the stars can't, then our bodies will align. This is all that's left, so turn right. Right back into the promises we've sewn into my sheets. Nothing to criss or cross, nothing gained, nothing lost. Here we go again, so let the lights dim. I'll guide you home from wherever you are. Let me be your North Star. So dim the lights. Thank you.
Yeah! Oh, and they took the condom off themselves.
Oh,
Yes!
look at that. Look at that. Give it up for Colton!
Yeah!
All right.
Hey, since we know he's probably watching this, we should taunt Jonathan.
Oh, because he couldn't be here tonight. That's true. That's very true.
Motherfucker, take a night
I
off.
know. What? How dare he? How dare he on our what? Fourth show back, right?
Something like that.
Something like that. He's just gonna go to a birthday party. I literally thought he said they were going to the Hamptons, and I was like,
going to Hamilton.
I know, but like when I first read it, so we all have a group chat, and Jonathan and his girlfriend had to go to like a birthday party, and he said Hamilton, but I glanced at it and I thought it said Hamptons, and I was like, why are you going all the way to the Hamptons in a pandemic for a birthday party? And then I was like, oh, that makes more sense actually. Seeing Jonathan in the Hamptons,
No.
I feel like that's probably not even a mix that could happen.
No.
So, see, we have a few more people on the mic. Let's see, we got two more people actually that wanted to read. And Put them in here. Again, you can have two pieces. You can read your own stuff. You can read other people's stuff if you like. I do that a lot, especially if I don't have anything written or don't want to read anything older. So please welcome up to the mic, Jeremy! Yeah! All the way from the right corner of the stage. Not here yet, so we're going to keep clapping. Yep. Oh, don't forget your condom. Don't forget the protection for the mic. It's a mic condom. We put, we weren't paying attention to the rules. It's okay. It's totally okay. I mean,
Two, I'll take two.
right?
Yeah, no, there's two.
Yeah, there actually is
there's
two in each pack, actually.
So you only need the one. Yeah, there's two in each pack.
But yeah, you just put it over the mic and you're good to go.
Wait, do I put two on?
Oh no, just
just
the
the
other
one.
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
the other mic is.
Right there. There you
Yeah.
go. Yep, that's it.
That's it.
And you're ready.
I'll be reading a very famous poem from the great Robert Burns. Tay a fart. Oh, what a sleeking, horrible beastie lurks in your belly after a feastie. Just as ye sit down among your kin, there starts a stir, an enormous wind. The neeps and taties and mushy peas start working like a gentle breeze. But soon the puddin' wee, the saunchy face, will have ye blood all over the place. No matter what the hell ye ate, everybody's gonna hate to pay. Even if ye try to stifle, it's like a bullet, oot, a rifle. How'd your bum tick to the chair, try to stop the leaking air. Shift yourself, cheek to cheek. Pray to God it doesn't reek. But, the effort's gone asunder. Oot, it comes like a clap of thunder. Ricochets around the room. Mercy me, a sonic boom. God almighty, it fairly reeks. I hope I haven't shit me breeks. To the bog I better scurry. What the hell? No, ma, worry.
No.
A body ruin about me choking. One or two are nearly broken. I'll feel better for a while. Cannot help but raise a smile. 'Twas him I shout and glower. Alas, too late. He's just nailed our. Yea, dirty booger. They shout and stare. I'm no that welcome any mare. Where ere ye go, let your wind gang free. That sound geest, that job for me. What a fuss at Robbie's party, or the sake o' one's wee farty.
Give it up for Jeremy!
Don't forget about the pizza announcement.
Yep, I'm about to make that.
Gotcha.
So, just because the pizza truck is super popular and you guys have been buying pizza probably by the slices and the pies, they only have enough for like one more pie to sell. So if you want to go up there and get slices, they have a few more slices to sell, but they are running really low. So that means if you want to sell them out, cool, go get a couple slices, awesome. But other than that, they still have drinks available. Mark, is it till 9:30? 10? When does the bar?
10.
10. So You have a little bit more time to go get drinks. But as far as the pizza, they are running low. So if you are hungry or would like to get a slice, go ahead and get one now. They are $5 each for the slice. So that's really reasonable because you get a really large slice of pizza. So
That's so reasonable and delicious.
right. What's the I can't remember what the
I actually don't think. I think it's just like.
they have a theme tonight. I thought
Yeah, I don't know.
I already did. I already signed you up. I saw you and I already signed you up. So you're welcome. All
I'm
right.
gonna be a better texter now because now I have.
So next up to the
my
mic,
job.
please welcome Aisha.
Oh yeah.
Woo! Gotta clap till they get up here. That's what we're doing. Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of miss the Underdog Academy folks who just clap all the way up and then like
Oh, yeah.
dust off the shoes and shit.
They were crazy. There you go. That's the right height. Is that the right height?
This is good.
You can adjust. You can move it up and down.
Oh, and Aisha, feel free to plug the podcast.
I'm gonna leave that to Morgan. She's so much better at it than me.
Oh, okay.
But I appreciate you.
Of course.
Hello. Hi. This is called Dreamland. This is new shit.
New shit. You can smell it.
The floor is peeled and peeled, as if someone pressed backspace while in the process of creating us. An empty swimming pool, but as a place to decompress, we call it home. Dreaming is a weird thing our mind does on its own. Floating head, my body transparent, looking for a space where me kissing you doesn't feel misplaced, like the craziest part of the dream. Me, floating head, you, corporeal, swimming pool, couch, television, kiss. I dreamt this like a favorite song on repeat. Garage door opener on the floor, peeling and peeling. Rest of the dream hasn't loaded yet. Silent Hill fog. Dream says we may be the only people left in existence. Swimming pool, couch, television, kiss, repeat. If dreaming were taught, and I do mean free flying through the subconscious, we could potentially experience a similar waking state scenario in the dream state, but nobody teaches dreaming. Anyway, we were kissing, and I couldn't see your face. There was dark hair, pale skin. Sometimes I recall blue eyes in which I reflect. I am almost a shape. Other times I recall brown eyes in which I willingly take off my clothes and jump in. I am almost warm. Swimming pool, couch, television, kiss. So there were like no people around. Toolboxes, bike hanging over heads, tippy toes, floating, floor peeling and peeling, eraser tips, graffiti, sun. There was a couch like really ugly, like some shit you'd get for $30 at Goodwill, and the TV was so old that it had knobs on it. And I don't get how we were watching this television in an empty swimming pool on an ugly couch in the middle of what I can only assume is the apocalypse, because where the fuck are other people? Dreaming is our mind's way of showing us our fears, desires, our insecurities, and it does it in a way that makes no fucking sense. When I say you are corporeal, it means I haven't thought twice about your body. Me, floating head, my body, transparent. Dream says, imagine a towel below your floating head. Says when you get out of the shower and walk back to your room, drop your towel and walk past the full-length body mirror, picking clothes, bras, panties, socks, nothing matches. Leggings, t-shirts, steal your glances at the mirror and know the shape of your body is impossible, and that's not a bad thing. My fear is kissing you. My fear is kissing you and liking it. My fear is kissing you, liking it, and you becoming another almost. In this dream world, the world is a low roar, a hissing, static on the television. The real world is always tricking me, so I can't kiss you there without thinking how my body doesn't fit next to yours the way I've always seen that it should. My dream says bodies aren't meant to be puzzle pieces. We fit together despite. In my dream, we are building on damaged roses until we are quite literally building houses in the clouds. There are no comparisons here. Here, being in love has no shape, no sound, no boundaries, no bodies, no faces. Floating head, it's water. It's us in an empty swimming pool on an ugly couch watching an old television in the middle of the end of the world.
Damn. Oh. You gotta be careful. It's itchy made like just rip you apart with hugs.
Oh, I know. This next one is old shit. It's called Tyler.
It's crusty.
The same Van Halen song played in the radio room at 7:30. We were there for it every day after school. Leggings with jean shorts, a dingy top, and a bra that didn't fit me properly. The kind of thing you regret as an adult every single moment we shared. Stalemate breaths. Your infallible lips had a story on them, an ex-girlfriend, a crush on the girl who sat in your lap 30 minutes after you met her. But I walked the band hallway with you, but I was shy and lost my words before we passed the first set of bathrooms. But I wanted to kiss you and I wanted to hold your hand because the way time moved in relation to you was, have you ever met someone who moved in slow motion? Non-existent. You never were any good at letting people go. Don't say it if you don't mean it. When the silence falls, that's not an invitation to say things you don't mean, or maybe to say things you do mean after it is too late. Why do we look at each other like we're in love even after 7 years? I assume I ripped all your walls down to the foundation, and that is why you still have me blocked. Can't watch my life progress when it does not include you. But you have a child and you have a lover, and I have nothing but too many moments in a poem about how I never said it back. Thanks.
Yes! Wow!
Wait, Aisha, please come remove your condom because I don't want to touch your used condom. Just anyway, give it up for Aisha one more time. All right, let's see here. All right. Next up to the mic, please welcome the other half and the main host of the Dayton Poetry Slam. Oh, you're not ready? Should I
No, it's
make
okay.
it super
No,
awkward right
it's
now
okay.
and just keep talking?
Yes, you should.
Anyway,
I'm ready. Okay.
you ready? Oh, he's ready. Okay. Please welcome to the stage the one and only Lincoln Shriver.
Oh, good. There we go. How y'all doing tonight? Good. So again, I repeat my previous announcement from the top of the show. Do we have any students from UD? Get the fuck out. Go. You're on lockdown. Get the hell back to campus. So. And,
How long did that take?
huh?
How long did that take?
Well, it was
Like a week?
students moved in, started moving in the beginning of August, and they didn't even make it to the beginning of class.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So, which was 2 weeks later.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, there are only up to 1,200 cases on campus.
That's insane.
Only. No, it's it's been kind of a rough week. I had my third COVID burial since March. 45 years old, had thought she recovered and was playing with her kids, and then boom. So that thing where their heart just enlarges from the virus, and just that was it.
Wow.
So that was rough. And then lots of other shit. So I've got something I'm working on. That'll be for the next show. That'll be here. So I am doing old shit.
Oh, shit.
I love that. I like this one. I haven't had a chance because God knows I'd love to go have a meal by my fucking self. I love my family. I love my kids. I know they're watching. Hi, guys. Go to bed. Nor do your homework. One of the only aspects I miss of single life is going to a restaurant by myself. For me, it was never sad to say table for one or it's just me. It was a chance to turn off, decompress, and witness life. Tonight, kids are with grandparents. Tonight, my wife is with her friends. I'm at a steakhouse, breathing deeply. Too much perfume behind me, relaxing. Great bowl of French onion soup. God, I miss French onion soup. Listening. 6 conversations and none of them involve me. At 6 o'clock, a couple are having an affair. They're very loud about it. They're complaining about the significant others, but no one talks about leaving and of change. In the 5 o'clock position, they're debating Star Wars, arguing petty problems only people with no real issues in life can. At 2 o'clock is a husband and father sitting by himself at a full table illuminated by LCD screens. He's begging for someone to talk with him. At 12 o'clock, a woman I used to date, still chugging away at the single life. She looks at me with realization, smiles, and continues talking to her date. At 10 o'clock, 4 waitresses are singing and beating rhythm with cups. They've got their ticket for the long way round, the one with the prettiest of views. Violet stops singing. At 9 o'clock is the hostess station. They're comparing sex partners a little louder than they really should. The manager comes up and says something. The redhead admits to fucking him as well. Finally, at 7 o'clock, a young woman talks about blowing this frickin' city for New York. I wonder how long before she's back hoping for the small town safety of Dayton. My waitress repeatedly asks if I'm okay. I think she's worried about me. I am, I smile. I'm just taking it all in.
Yeah!
And because I had such a traumatic week with my oldest, so the elementary school is tracking my daughter's BMI. They claim to be conducting research, but I really think they're using it as a metabolic UPS, tracking the size of kids from year to year like the size of a crop yield, and I say no. I deny the shipment. I keep the secret information secret. You shall not pass. I was hoping to save her from one more label based on an arbitrary floating scale designed to shame an entire society. Unfortunately, I singled her out because she was one of the only 2 denied the poking and prodding. My good intentions blown up at the urgings of sheeple. My wife believes that I'm projecting my own hatred of the scale and feelings of being fat, and some of that's probably true. I know the dread of being the fat kid. I know the dread of a shirt too tight because of loving rolls threatening to spill out at high school gym class. But my daughter is not fat, or heavy, or portly, or husky. She's tall and stretched out for now, and she expands and stretches like an accordion. My wife will not hear that I'm only trying to protect her from ticking off one more box, earning one more achievement to a shattered psyche. My oldest collects labels like Pokemon cards. ADHD, autistic, emotionally unstable, emotionally challenged, a live wire, 2-spirited, baby bipolar, full bipolar, unbalanced. How many before the scales of self-esteem give way to the scales of self-destruction? Outbursts lead to sensory rooms, to 504 plans, to IEPs, to diagnosis, to medication, to hair pulling, to cutting, to carving, to branding, to self-medicating, to over-medicating, to a tag at the bottom of her toe. Yeah, I'm guilty of a slippery slope there. But mental health isn't a precise science. There's no magical, trackable number that an elementary school can assign to her.
Woo!
I'm not used to condoms.
Grabbed it just in time.
That's what she said.
No. We're not doing this. No, I'm just kidding. Give it up for Link one more time.
Thank you.
Yeah, so how many, has it been a week? 2 weeks since the girls started school? Or
2.
2?
We're getting ready to go into 3.
Okay, all right. Does anybody else have kids that are in the homeschooling because of this whole pandemic thing? I know,
Yeah.
huh?
I think I'm it.
Oh, you're it? Oh, okay. I know there was a couple people last time, but I didn't know if they came back or not. But I would not want to be a kid during this whole time. College,
Well,
elementary, whatever. That would be just.
The problem is nobody thought ahead.
Well,
So
yeah, but how are you supposed?
Nobody devised. No kid's going to be successful at home doing the same schedule they're trying to do at school.
Yeah. I know.
It doesn't work.
Link could write a whole dissertation about
I'm working on it.
about this
I'm
whole
working on that
experience right now. All right. Next up to the mic, please welcome Andrew Justice.
Andrew! You got a nice new haircut. Looks like you got a haircut. Did you?
No, I just shrunk my head.
Oh, okay, cool. Awesome.
There you go. That works too.
Do I need the condom? Can I just pull out?
You want to poetically pull out?
Yes.
At what point? Just before the last stanza, you pull out?
Yeah, right when I'm coming to the climax of the poem, I pull out. Alright, so this one's called Genealogy of the Fall. Buried in the soil is the shame lying mothers discarded onto the October winds that gather its thoughts, infecting the born with composure, dismiss them as dangerous as they chose to omit all the little ways they encourage a generation of sons to pine for madness, then close their eyes to the addiction that took hold, and their sons that burnt forest after forest in the pursuit of personhood. It is not the mother's fault the parachute chose freedom from its load. The fault lies with the father of our most dismal moments, when consequence looms around our plummeting into a field of wheat. Come visit us in the tunnels our bodies dug. We are baking bread so your hunger won't distract from the echoing mist composed in the dryness of a midnight mind that chatters towards wisdom. We often forget to ask what the point he tried to make, instead choosing to insert our own beliefs between the vagaries and call his half-thought-out truths a triumph. The sun is back, cock in hand, proud of the trivial, trying to forget how the exclusion from the tradition of middle school romance corrupted his fledgling sense of superiority. The suit will wash off, but don't believe this purity is pure. Hold the snake tight. Remember to fear venom and not idolize a defense built on sickness. All right. And
Yeah!
second one is remembering to babble. You are the feather that brings softness into my life. I'd be haunted by the image of you plucked apart in mid-flight. Forgive me for cursing the wind that carries your bits like pollen, sprinkled on the glubbering field ghosts, no longer sustained on the breeze of the village's waning belief. Air, again unnecessary, as drowning seeps back into memory. The tide is cold. We enter the world submerged to be born in repeated sequence. Did I mention my love of the dress you wore between the beer bottles and diving boards? Even sound is required to break the spine. Saying good enough claps back to 12 when you realize prayer will be forgotten. These cycles are false. Plead as our days stretch like bad satire parodies of our own history. How many orders away are the days when the thread wasn't stripped from the ropes that bound us? I can't say your name when I have need of such softness.
Yeah! Ooh, and rough rip out the comments.
Keep it going for Andrew Justice.
Yeah!
All right, next up to the mic, please welcome Zach.
So, you just hit the
Tonight-
whole table. I like
I
it.
know. Well, they always sit at the same table. I always forget that, and then it's like 5 people, one after the other. Yeah. Is that what it's called? The cool community kit table?
I guess so.
All right. Well, he deemed it, so there you go.
Yeah.
They sit at the same table too. Have you noticed
It's
that?
scary, yeah. Zach, how is post Starbucks life?
Oh yes, post Starbucks life is incredible. Oh my god. I don't have as much anxiety. I have a very small, marginally less degree of anxiety, but it's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I left finally. It feels damn good. Instead of having to wake up at...
It's funny
4 a.m.
because your Starbucks is the one that my wife always goes to.
Oh, really?
And now they're not open in the mornings anymore. They're not taking mobile orders.
I hate to say that I triggered a mass exodus, but as soon as I quit, like literally 5 other people did, and I'm like,
Oh,
I did not
really?
do this on purpose. And so now they're only open till 2 p.m.
Yeah,
instead of 10
actually.
p.m. So, sorry / you're welcome / oops. That's my life, but I feel better. I don't gotta wake up at 4 a.m. anymore. That just sucks. So, I've got 2 tonight. I've got a shorty and a longie. I've got a scroll link, don't you worry.
Oh, okay, good.
So here is the first one. The first one is the shorty, and it is new shit, as they always are.
New shit.
Yay. This one is called Dearly beloved. Hazy beams of summer sunlight creep upon me ever so tenderly from behind. Reveries like snuffed candle wick, the smoke encircling my head, the wax gently burning my fingertips, the tip of the flame dancing before my corneas as I drift away into dreams of gold and yellow. Slides down every corner. What the fuck? Heaven never looked so real and never smelled so much of asphalt and gasoline. We trust, but you were left as the long were dropping their gaze again, while my cheeks now born only hope we did again. And as the sun walking and singing, we saw a brand of idle engines and soft voices behind rolled-up windows. They held each other close and sighed, applauded, and took pictures. The people said, sorted, totally engines were started again, and the rate of travel progressed from suspended animation to a steady crawl. It seemed to be an accident that caused this slowdown, but was it? We couldn't really tell. There were no signs of a wreck anywhere. And besides, such an occurrence as this one seldom feels accidental. We began the dreaded trip back home, up north where you belonged, and for the subsequent 20 minutes, we're again recording a video of the drive and trying to get the music in sync with a blinking streetlight up ahead. So cool together. Heaven apologetic. I heard they wrote an article about that night for the paper. Bride and groom forever frozen mid-waltz in a picture somebody took there front and center. And somewhere in the background is Ariel gazing upon the edge of the earth, the sea, invisible yet real waters wherein we left each other.
On unexpected surfaces. As it burns and blisters the skin of mine, I have nothing left to pour. This cup is empty, with no refill in sight. I get tired of cooking up the same old responses to the same old recipes, just because I automatically don't want to leave you with my scraps, my leftovers. Standing tall with so much on my plate. Singing over home-cooked meals is its own kind of baptism. I've been dishing out meals from the same pot lately. Drained hot water just to loosen up the noodles. I can take breaks whenever I need. But I'm still tired when I arise, when I stretch my muscles out and crack my knuckles. I think as I lace up this apron. Always thinking about everything and nothing at all, I find myself sad in the midst of happy occasions. Even though my smile, my meals of joy can make you think otherwise, I'm not genuinely happy. Not yet secure in my own struggle, so I find your accomplishments a little disheartening. That sounded selfish. Probably because it slightly was. I feel your struggles deeply. So I add them to mine, stir them into my grandmother's recipe with no expectations. But this is me showing you just how crippled I am, how set in my ways I am. I will always take on another order, even with my plate filled sky high. No worries though. Add another dish. Bring it out piping hot and set it at this table. I'll devour it before the main course. Before you realize that none of these plates were mine to begin with. They will all be gone. Digested into a black hole because I swallow pain so easily, even more so when it is not my own. So let's feast. Break bread, raise these empty glasses to the heavens in hope that this drought ceases and that the sky opens up its gates to cleanse these sorrows. Once again, filling me back up to repeat this life cycle. Depression is served. Thank you very much again. They're only $12, and
That's so reasonable.
super reasonable. On payday usually. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Because $12 can go to something super important almost most days. Anyway.
Little Caesars, couple pizzas.
Right. So this is going to be my last piece. Then we're going to move on. So this piece is called Peter Pan Syndrome and Clothespin Shoulders. And in that moment, I realized I had some cobwebs to get through. Pull whatever strings still attached out of their sockets. I've been dormant for some time now. Not sure how it manifested itself into this dark passenger. Maybe I've casted a shadow of Peter Pan syndrome. Sat across from it and offered up my hand and tried to shake out a truce. Trying to meet myself halfway deems it more drained than droughts. I hung myself out to dry, makeshifted clothespins for shoulders. Now I can't seem to keep my head on straight. Find myself blowing whichever way the wind decides to take me. Learn to play games in the rain. My skin is shedding different this time around. My dark passenger has made my bed for me this week more times than I can count, which is to say the corners tucked in are barely holding on by a thread. I told myself the dishes piling up in the sink just needed one more day to soak, but I haven't cooked much of anything these last few weeks. I feel myself catering to my passenger's needs, stretching my limbs out further than I ever have before in search of a love that I have yet mastered for myself. So you see, all I've been able to muster up is how tired I have become. And no amount of sleep is solving this issue. No amount of words. I'm at a loss of words, so no. This is not a poem. This is a grievance call. A homegoing. My skin is shedding different this time around. And all I can say now is I'm looking forward to my rebirth.
Yes! God damn.
Alrighty, folks. Enough of those shenanigans.
Did you
What?
put Max on the list?
Max is here?
Max
I
is
did
here.
not know Max was here. So
Max
Max
is
is
here.
on the list right now. All right. So next up to the mic. Let's see. I'm gonna bring up. Are they both
Yeah.
both new?
Yes, they're both new.
Yes, new people. We'll bring a new person up. Yes. All right. Please welcome to the stage their first time. Give them a big round of applause. Corey! Y'all just gonna stop clapping? They're new! All right, thanks. Just kidding. No, but we have Ebony Stewart featuring via
Oh
Zoom.
my God!
Yeah, so we'll have flat screen.
2 now.
Right, I know. I believe she will have some merch available. If not, she does have a book out, and we will be sharing that her website as we promote through the next few weeks. So next up to the mic, please welcome True. Back, so we gotta keep clapping for them. Yeah.
Had an awesome Star Wars backpack with the baby.
Yeah.
Safe. Late, and he isn't even there to tell you this in person, but to tell him that you love him back. You will be in a car in the parking lot of a late night diner. But their tongues do not know simple, the things I should be hearing in a crater of phone making, French doors, boilers, railings every which way on strands from her iron engines. Sitting up in my own little cradle sights from my chin. I will wear my sadness in long strands like a beard like you. I will be bearded by it. Then I made a terrible noise. Lovely. I'm a writer, I said, Titanic said to me. I'm a writer, I said. I can be made of anything. Well then, be a writer, she said. Be a writer? I paused. Anemones between my toes. Be a writer? I paused. Anemones between my toes. Okay, when my love leaves, I will start with SOS. I will Morse code odes as the whole world goes vertical. I will write nosedives as my